Hello everyone and welcome back to Revs and Reviews. Today I have a 2023 Ford F-150 Lightning XLT. Now the new Ford F-150 Lightning is fully electric, and since it's electric, is it better than a real truck? And that is the real question I'm here to answer. Now here on the Lightning, you're going to get these lightning badges with that little lightning on the T, which I really do like. Now you're going to get standard running boards on all the Ford F-150 Lightnings. They have that little design, and since this one is that XLT trim, you're going to get more of those base model wheels. Now across the front of the F-150 Lightning, a lot of people say it's weird, and I'm kind of here to agree, because it doesn't look like a normal work truck. It looks similar to like a Tesla Cybertruck, but not like a Cybertruck. I don't know how to explain it, but it looks different from what a regular truck would look like. Now, obviously, since it's electric, it's going to have that full LED light bar that goes up and all the way across the grille into the daytime running lights. Now, you're going to get LED projector headlights with daytime running lights. You're going to get your tow hitches up front as well, and parking sensors all the way around the truck, and cameras all the way around the truck as well. Now with the Lightning badges and the Ford F-150 Lightning, you're going to get these really nice tail lamps, as well as the American flag badge with the electric badge. Now let's see what's under the hood of the 2023 Ford F-150 Lightning XLT. Now Ford decided that instead of remote start on this Ford F-150 Lightning, or anything like that, or even a rear tailgate release, they decided it would be a good idea to open the frunk from the key fob. Now this is the first truck to have a full electric frunk opening, which is really nice. Now in here you're going to get a 400-pound weight limit you can put in here. You're going to get different storage compartments down here. And of course you can make this into like a little cooler. You have these different plugs right here. All those different plugs, which is really nice. You have your emergency release, your light button down here, and overall a really spacious front trunk area. And obviously there's no engine because it's electric. Now since it's electric, you are going to get, give me 1 second, you're going to get 230 miles of range to about 320 miles of range, 580 horsepower, and 775 pound-feet of torque. This one also tows a whopping 10,000 pounds, which is nice. Now you may be wondering, how do I close this? There's a little button right up here that is a little bit hidden, and it will go down automatically, which is really nice. Now with the over 500 horsepower, this is fully electric, and it is really bold, and the power is really, really fast. Now you may be wondering, where's the charging port? Where do I plug it in? Like the Tesla Cybertruck has one that's in the fender. I don't know where to plug it in. Well, I'm going to show you. So you come right up here, and I believe it's on this side. Yes, on this side. There's like one on that side too, but it's not a charging port. But down here you have your charging port. You can charge at Tesla charger stations, EVgo, any place that has an adapter for the Ford F-150 Lightning. Now this one in particular is a little bit pricey, but it's not that pricey for an electric vehicle. This one is priced just under $54,000, which is about an average truck price on a regular F-150. Now let's hop on inside and see what Ford brings to the table for technology. Now, there is a couple downsides to the Ford F-150 Lightning XLT, since this is your base model. You're going to get a cloth-plated door panel here with this white stitching, gray cloth, this really nice plasticky wood grain. You're going to get your door handle release right there, your different mirror options. You can power fold these in as well. Now, down here, you're going to get a little place for a snack and a big enough cup holder down here for maybe about 4 Stanleys. Now, this is where things get a little disappointing. So you're obviously going to get standard power seats with the Ford badge down there, which is kind of cool. Standard power seats, perforated, of course, but they are cloth. And for $54,000, I would have liked to seen leather seats. But these are still pretty comfortable. They're gray leather with that gray stitching and this really nice woven material. Kind of reminds me of the Bronco Sport Heritage. Now, let's hop inside and see what Ford brings to the table for their standard technology. Now, for technology here on the inside of the 2023 Ford F-150 Lightning, you're going to have your mirror controls down here with your different pedal controls. You can move them forward, up, and down to make if you are a little bit shorter. Now, down here, you are also going to get a frunk button, which opens that front trunk, and it will say on the screen, frunk ajar. And of course, you can lower that from the inside as well. And of course, your different lighting controls down here, which are automatic. Now, here on the screen, you're going to get a full digital display, no lane keeping assist. Oh, I'm sorry, you do get lane keeping assist, but you do not get rear AB, but I do believe you get front AB. And this one in particular does not have the Ford Copilot 360 assist, since this is that base model, but you also do get adaptive cruise control, which is nice. Now, on this screen up here, you can fully customize this with the different drive modes, I do believe. And since this isn't like the Platinum trim, nor is it a really upgraded trim, you're not going to get that really nice 12-inch display that's vertical, but you are going to get the similar display to the new Ford F-150. Now, down here, you have your different tow options, your Pro Trailer button switch, you have your parking sensors off, and then your parking sensors on with the traction control, your different camera angles, which is nice. This one camera angle with the 360 view, and then, of course, you can turn that off. You're going to have your audio, your phone connection, your navigation. You can make this a custom button, so if you want to do, let's just say, drive modes here, you can put the drive mode selector right there. And we'll go over the different drive modes real quick. So to start, you're going to get normal, sport, off-road, tow and haul, and then you also do have locking differentials as well as one pedal driving. And I personally do not like one pedal driving. It is not my thing. But down here, you also do have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Sirius XM. That is all standard on the Ford F-150 Lightning. You're going to have your different display settings, Ford software, vehicle hotspot, valet mode, your different features, of course, like with everything that you need to know with the vehicle, if it's functioning right. This one in particular does not have a heads-up display nor a digital mirror, but you can get that optioned out. Now, this one doesn't have ventilated seats, but you do get heated seats. Now, down here, you are also going to get a USB port as well as a USB-C port. You're also going to get no wireless charging pad, but you can option it out with one. And down below, there is a little bridge down here where you can put your purse as well. Now, overall, I really do like this whole setup here in the F-150 Lightning. And, of course, a home power source, so you can do your office work, a 12-volt, and then, of course, you have an upper glove box as well as a lower glove box, which is pretty cool. Now, one other cool thing is we can press the little thing to make the shifter go down, and then we can fold this out into a office space, which is also really nice, which was really helpful to fold my binder out on. Now, this one in particular does not have a sunroof, but you can get it optioned out with the sunroof. This one also has the center console case. This one down here also has two USB-Cs and two USB ports with multiple different configurations down here for storage. Now, like I said, no sunroof, but overall, very basic here on the inside, but it is really customizable. So like I said, with your driver display, you have different drive mode selector here, and then of course you can change the theme and everything that you would like to see. Now, we will go back here, and then of course you can see your trip info, your charging info, and this one gets about 230 miles of range to about 320 miles of range, depending on the F-150 Lightning you do select. Now let's hop into the back seats and see what's shaking in the back seats. Now, here at the rear of the Ford F-150 Lightning, on most trims, you can option it out with a power running board and keyless entry. Unfortunately, this one does not come standard with that keyless entry, but you do have that keyless entry pad type thing. Now, back here, it is pretty similar to the front. You're going to get that same door panel, which you can fit about 4 Stanley Cups in, some snacks up here, your door handle release, a little cup holder up here for a smaller Stanley Cup, and then, of course, that fine woven material with the white stitching. And back here for your seats, you are not going to get a cup holder in the middle there, but you're going to get the same white stitched woven material gray cloth seats. Now back here, you are also going to get rear AC climate. You're going to get a 12-volt as well as a home power source, a USB-C, as well as a USB port. Now let's see if a 6-foot-tall person can fit comfortably in the back of the Ford F-150 Lightning. Now, getting into the back seats here, it was pretty simple, pretty easy. You have a pocket on this side and a pocket on that side. And overall, I have tons of headroom for a 6-foot-tall person, as well as tons of leg room. And when I get out here, there is actually storage under the seats as well. And I don't have to use the running boards because I'm a taller person, so the running boards don't really benefit me at all. But you can pull this lever right here, and lift up the seats here, giving you more storage options as well. Now let's hop into the bed area and see how much junk we can fit in the bed. Now here at the rear of the Ford F-150 Lightning, you are going to get parking sensors, your backup camera, of course, and then a really heavy liftgate. It does not go down automatically or up automatically. It's just basically your standard work truck. Now back here, you are also going to get these different ports similar to the front as well. You're going to get 2 home power sources, a light on and off button, and you can option this out with a power tonneau cover similar to the Rivian R1T, and you can option it out with multiple different things. But before I shut this, you also do have the ability to pull that out to have a step up and step down system, which is pretty cool, I think. Now let's fold this back up, and overall, I really do like the Ford F-150 Lightning here. I really do think it would make a great electric work truck if America were to go to full electric. Now, I mean, for just under $54,000, you're getting about around 300 miles of a full electric range. You're getting rear bed storage as well as front storage, which is nice. And I mean, I do like the color. I like the idea of the Ford F-150 Lightning, but you guys let me know your opinions down in the comments down below. Do you like the Ford F-150 Lightning? Or maybe would you go with a Rivian R1T, possibly a Tesla Cybertruck? Let me know in the comments down below, but I will have to say, this is one of the better looking Ford F-150 Lightnings and one of the more better looking Ford and or electric trucks I have seen on the road today. And a huge thank you to Gordie, Boucher, Ford, Lincoln, West Bend, Wisconsin for letting me come out and review this beautiful Ford F-150 Lightning XLT. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next review.